Good evening. Welcome to our last Facebook Live on the Sensual SiSTAR series. I look forward to taking you on a very beautiful adventure into self-love so that you can use it to become a superpower in your life. So this is the last Facebook Live in this series, and it's one that's going to glue all the other Facebook Lives that we've been doing over the last month. So it's going to help us, piece together all the things that we learnt about being pregnant, about being a mother, about beauty, about weight, about what else did we do? Body shame, about sexual energy shame. What else? There was heaps of things, wasn't there? About claiming your sexuality as a sacred force, about learning to, what else do we do? Learning to charge it with like nutrition and things like that. So this is the one that's going to glue all of those Sensual SiSTAR Facebook Lives together. It's a really key component. I can't tell you how important self-love is, and tonight I really hope that I get to help you understand the absolute importance of it. Let's dive into tonight's topic. So we are going to be doing self-love is your greatest superpower tonight. Okay, so we're going to be delving into self-love. We're going to be helping to clear your heart so that you can love yourself more. I'm going to be helping you to train your sexual energy to unite with your heart so that you can experience a divine inner marriage and become your own soulmate. And I think by the end of it, you'll just start to feel more magnetic and more powerful. So I really look forward to tonight. So I can kind of feel the energy of it. It's much more gentler than some of the other Facebook's lives. It might be more beautiful in nature. It feels like we will go deep, but it won't be too heavy. So I really look forward to guiding you to unlock your heart layer by layer, petal by petal, so that you can just give yourself more love and acceptance so that you can grow in your life. Where do we begin? So self-love is the most important thing that you can master in your life. Without self-love, you will never ever be able to have the courage to keep moving yourself forward. Without self-love, you'll never be able to stand up and dust yourself off when you've had a challenge or an obstacle that's hit you. Without self-love, you'll never be able to go, actually, that rejection that I've just experienced actually doesn't impact the rest of my life, because actually I know how to love myself through this heartbreak. Without self-love, you buy into the drama of the beauty industry. Without self-love, you end up criticizing yourself constantly. Without self-love, you get disrespected in relationships. Without self-love, you also get disrespected in workplaces where you're not being honored for your worth as well. So it's one of the most key components that you need to master in your life. If you can master self-love, you can master life. If you can master self-love, then you can master loving other people. If you can master self-love, you will allow yourself to master falling in love with life. It's like the most crucial component that allows everything else in this universe to start flowing, okay? And we cannot underestimate the importance of self-love. So I just want you for a moment, because I think we all just have to take a moment sometimes. And I just want you to place your hands on your heart, the center of your heart, and just acknowledge the importance of self-love. I'd like you to maybe feel the warmth of self-love, the strength of self-love. And as you have your hands on your heart, just allow your whole being to start to realign, allow your mind to realign to self-love. And just take 3 really deep breaths. So inhaling love from the universe into your body. Exhaling love throughout your body. Inhaling love from the universe into your body. And exhaling that love through all the cells in your body. And I want you for a moment to be very present with this concept of self-love. When you love yourself, you vibrate at such a high frequency that it does absolutely protect you, because that which is not love is unable to, impact you. That is which is not love is unable to complicate you. That which is not love is unable to wobble you, because when you vibrate with love, you actually vibrate a strong force from your inner world to your outer world, and that absolutely creates protection. You know, and self-love is also allows you to recognize that you're your own best friend and your own soulmate. It's through self-love that we learn to discover ourselves. Through self-love, we unlock our adversities inside of us. You know, it's through self-love that we have so much compassion for our limitations and our inadequacies, or our, you know, awkwardnesses, or whatever you want to call it. That self-love, that compassion we have for ourselves can unlock all of that. And so self-love is a vital tool, a vital piece, which is going to make you grow and keep growing. And it's a vital piece which is going to help you to recognize, or help you to be able to recognize everything that is out of alignment in your life, okay? Whether it's a relationship or a job or a decision that you've made. So self-love is so powerful, and that's why it is the biggest key that you need to master, and that's why it's a superpower, okay? Now, unfortunately, we haven't necessarily been taught to love ourselves, you know? And the reason why we haven't been taught to fully love ourselves is because of the experiences that we've had and the environments that we've grown up in as children. So if we have corrupted definitions of love, so say we grew up in a family that was abusive, or a family where there was violence, and some people grow up in a family where it's very emotionally cold, you don't necessarily learn from an early age how to receive and how to give love. You might not have learned how to have even recognized love because of your corrupted understanding of love. You might recognize love to be anger. You might recognize love to be drama, okay? And so when our original imprints, right, do not allow us to recognize love, give and receive love, then that makes it very hard for us to then kind of allow that process to take place within ourselves. Because we're humans, because we're mammals, it's really important that it's almost like we need to be initiated into experiencing love from those around us. Now, unless, right, you've got the most extraordinary, brightest soul in the universe, which all of you guys do have, you'll probably find that you would have felt growing up or whatever, that you may have felt this light inside of you where you knew what love was, but it just wasn't matching up in the environment around you, okay? And so when the love inside of you isn't like allowed out, isn't, you know, recognized, isn't grown out, isn't taught to come out, what can happen is that there creates a weird energy pattern of confusion around the self. Who am I? What am I doing here? I don't understand who I am. Why have I got all these weird things going on inside me? Why is this life really crazy? Because it's our parents' role, it's our family's role, it's our society's role, it's humanity's role to actually teach us to really understand what self-love is, so that we can let that light that exists inside of us, you know, out on some level. Now, the other thing which can stop you from experiencing self-love is if you've had troubled relationships or breakups with people where your heart's been absolutely open to love another person. Because remember, we learn love through exchange, yeah? We learn love from exchanging with other people through relationships. And as we learn to exchange with them, then we also learn to exchange with ourselves, you know? And if you've had troubled relationships or heartbreaks in relationships, or relationships which have been very cold emotionally, or have shut you down, or have rejected you, that process of learning to give and receive love gets stunted and deformed, and therefore that process of giving and receiving love to the self also gets stunted and deformed. Okay? And so it's really important that we unlock all of this stuff, so that you have more clarity, more ability to give give and receive love to yourself more freely and more easily. Okay, so this is what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to close your eyes. I'd like you to just place your hands on your heart and just feel your heart. And remember, your heart is the center of your being. And you're going to breathe in and you're going to breathe out. And the first thing I would like to do is to release from you all the pain that you may have experienced around not being loved, okay? Now, this could be the pain from partners. This could be the pain from parents. Maybe you were at school and you just felt unloved or rejected. So I want you to take this opportunity just to release all the pain of not being loved. And for others, it's kind of the pain or the hurt of being forgotten. So I'd like you to allow any part of you that feels forgotten or unloved or abandoned or neglected from love, just let it all go. Let it all release. All those memories, you don't need to hold on to them. The story of how your parents treated you, you don't need to hold on to it anymore. And I think this is really important. I think sometimes we can get caught in stories like my mom was like this, my dad was like that, my partner was like that. And we can loop around in stories for a really, really long time. And we can do lots of healing, but we keep looping on these stories because on some level we find our wounds like little trophies, or this is where I've come from and that's why my life's like this, or you sometimes we hold on to these wounded experiences as clothing on us, and even if we consciously know that that's not our story anymore, there's a part of us that kind of still feels safe in all those wounds and all those stories. So I invite you now to let go of all those wounds and let go of all those stories. Like, you can just let go of it. You don't need to keep rehashing your life through these, filters of the past. So I really invite you now just to let go of the story of how your mum loved you, and you can let all your mum's energy and all the memories around her inadequate love, whatever that is, to go. Let's just move on, people. It's time to keep moving on quickly. I invite you to let go of your father's story and all the inadequate ways that your father loved you. Just let it go. Let all his energy go. Let the memories go. Let the part of you that's attached to the trauma, let it go. It's really weird because as these stories are going, I also feel for some of you there's a bit of anger coming up. Like you quite enjoy having those stories, it kind of gives you a purpose. It gives you a sense of, importance. Who knows, So can you let go of all the anger? If you're experiencing anger about letting these stories go, let it go. Let all that anger release. Good. Can we also let go of all the stories around the inadequate love that your partner has given to you, or your husband or your wife has given to you? All the stories around past relationships where they gave you inadequate love, let's just let it all go. I just feel like big woolen jackets coming off everyone. Like you've just been rugging yourself off in all these wounded love stories. And you guys are so much more evolved than this. You're so much more advanced than to carry this low vibrational baggage with you. So let it go. Let it all go. And if there's any other experiences or any other stories that you've been holding on to, let them go now. Now's a really good opportunity to let it all go. And any part of you that's holding on to these stories, I invite you to just let it go. Whew, okay. Alrighty, so just letting light come through your body and just resetting you. And I just would like to take this opportunity just to cut any energy cords between you and those people that kind of keeps you bound or obligated or caught in like odd relationship dynamics and dramas, which keeps you in unevolved love experiences. Let's just break all those cords now. So just letting the light come in and disconnect you. Good. And that's much, much better. Okay, now I can feel your energy field much more stronger in your sense of self. Okay, good. So I'm going to just send some light around your auric field. So just let light come around your auric field and let it sparkle through you. Alrighty. So what I'm going to do now is we're just going to call love in from all corners of the universe, and we're just going to fill you up with love to begin with. Because remember, that kind of initial process of being able to love thyself comes from the ability to be able to receive love. And for many of you, I feel like you just haven't received enough love into your being, into your body, into your mind. For whatever the old story was, which we're not doing stories anymore, okay? I just want to send you a lot of love right now. A lot of love. So you're going to feel beautiful. You might see it as pink sparkly light. You might feel it as a warming energy. I'm going to just send lots and lots and lots of love to you. And your job is, you just need to receive. So you're going to let love come in, and you're going to allow your little cells in your body just to open up and just drink in love. Just drink it in, drink it in, drink it in. Okay? And as you're drinking in all this love, I'm going to start clearing all the blocks that you have to receiving love, okay? Because we do get blocks to receiving love for whatever the reason is, okay? So just keep drinking in love, drinking it in. I don't want you to stop visualizing all your cells, filling up with love, and then the cells beneath those cells and the cells beneath those cells. Remember, you've got billions of cells. I want all those cells in your bodies just to drink in love. And the first energy that's coming up to clear, that's stopping your process of receiving love, is self-disgust, okay? So self-hatred, self-disgust kind of energy, and it's really, really sticky. I feel it kind of wrapped around the throat chakra, into your pancreas, spleen. So if you're someone who's got self-disgust stuff going on, it feels like you might have some sugar problems going on, like maybe you're substituting love for sugar with sugar. So we're going to release all this self-disgust energy now. So let it go. It just feels like this weird, slimy energy of self-disgust. And you might feel some old sugar energy releasing from your pancreas as well as this comes out. And for some of you, as that self-disgust is releasing, a lot of self-critical energy is coming out of the brain. So maybe being very highly critical at yourself, or highly critical and then very full of disgust. Let it go. And now I also feel like a deep pool of self-hatred ready to release from you. So it feels like you might feel it elsewhere in your body, but in the depths of your heart chakra, there's this dark pool of self-hatred that just needs to come out. So I'm going to send a big beam of light into the center of your heart. And I'm just going to help pull out this self-hatred that's there, that's been blocking you. Ooh, yuck, guys. And sometimes we can be so loving to everyone else, but we've just forgotten how to be loving towards ourselves. So that self-hatred definitely needs to go. I feel like I'm pulling out this black tar from some of you. A few of you guys have actually entities in your heart chakra around self-hatred, so it's kind of created an energy of its own. So if that's you, I'm going to go in and just help pull out this entity of self-hatred. So you might feel a very big, sticky energy releasing. Okay, there we go. It's coming out. Whew. Alrighty, good. Okay, good. Good, just let all this old energy release into the vortex of light that's above you. Alrighty, excellent. Okay, so now that you've gotten all that low vibration out of you, you're going to now receive more love into your body, okay? So I'm going to send more love from all corners of the universe, and you're going to just let your body receive love, receive love, receive love. Good, just keep receiving love into all the cells of your body. And what's happening now is I feel all this love pouring inside of you. And I just see this big hole of loneliness, you know? So you might feel it as a very big hole. You might feel it as a smaller hole. But it's like this place of loneliness inside of you that just has never received love. And I really, really, really invite you to find this pool of loneliness that's inside of you. And we're just going to let this part of you just receive love. So just letting love fill this empty hole that's inside of you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And for some of you, I feel that self-love going all the way down through your body, all the way down to your stomach. Like that hole was quite big in you. So just filling up that hole of loneliness with self-love. And what you should start to notice is that as that hole starts to feel self-love, you might feel yourself starting to warm up inside, like just getting warmer inside. And if it doesn't sound too weird, you're just going to allow the hole to start stitching up, like coming back together, like just re-healing. So you might feel the hole now shrinking or being stitched up, just so that you don't, and being stitched up with love, being completed with love, returned, made one again, back with the body. Good, 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 good. Much better. Okay. So love is all about receiving and giving. So now that you can receive love, I want you to feel all the cells in your body filled up with love, and now they're giving love to the cells in your body. So they're each shining into each other. So I want you to visualize, intend, witness all the love that's in your cells now shining to give love to the other cells in your body. So you might feel like all these little lines of light zigzagging through your body as this exchange of love takes place between all your cells. And as this happens, you might feel your body kind of knitting up, like reconnecting, reforming. You might feel energy pathways reconnecting as this takes place. So just allow this beautiful reconnection, this exchange of love. Beautiful. Very beautiful. I'm feeling you guys so much stronger on the inside. You can smile because smiling's good. As this exchange of love takes place, you might start to notice your heart chakra expanding. And it's really good to have a nice expansive heart chakra, because then you just feel more kind of fuller, more in love, more able to hold more love. So we're just going to open up and enlarge your heart chakra, so you might feel it getting bigger. Oh, and for some of you, as your heart chakra is opening up, I just feel like these little pieces of glass are coming out of your heart. And I just think it's some old heartbreak stuff. So if that's you, if you still feels like there's some little broken bits at the center of your heart, I'm just going to send a really special beam of light into your heart just to heal that up. Heal those stories, those memories, whatever it is, whatever that deep heartbreak is. Sometimes we have heartbreak from someone dying, or or losing an opportunity, or there's so many reasons why we experience that shatter. But I'm just going to send in a very special beam of light just to heal it. Okay, good. So can we teach you now what it feels like to love yourself unconditionally? And can we teach you how to accept all of yourself? How to accept the beautiful parts, the ugly parts, the wrinkles, the cellulite, how to accept the crazy parts of you, the jealous parts of you. Can we teach you how to accept the hidden parts of you and the warped parts of you? Can we teach you how to accept the unloved parts of you and the dark, twisted parts of you? Just let's love all of you. So I just want you to take a moment just to really reach out and embrace all of you. Reach out and love all of you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Take 3 really deep breaths. Can I teach you how to become your own soulmate? Can I teach you how to become your own best friend? And it's funny, yeah, as I see your body starting to shift to become your own soulmate, your own best friend, I see parts of you inside of you that you need to like help stand up. Like there might be some crippled parts of you or some lazy parts of you that are just fallen down, or some parts which are like resisting life and resisting change and don't want to move on. So I'm seeing these parts of within you which just kind of need you to like pick them up and love them, and integrate them back into you. So it's like you'll just have a scan around you and just, you might notice a lazy part or an angry part or a scared part or whatever. I just want you to love all those parts and just help them to, you know, integrate and merge back into you, just so that you can be one person in your life. It's so much easier just to have one energy than to have 10 parts of you doing different things. But the reason why those parts of you haven't integrated is because that glue of self-love is missing. So just really welcome you to love all those parts back again. Beautiful, beautiful. I just see all these parts of you holding hands in a circle, and then light spinning in that circle, making you all become one. Okay, this is a very beautiful alignment. So as you're like allowing love to flow through you, I feel in the depths of your heart chakra, right at the core of your heart chakra is just ready to open up with the most exquisite light. It's your light, it's your soul light, it's the most divine part of you, the most purest, magical, wise, extraordinary essence of you. And I just feel like the core of your heart chakra is now ready to like open it up and let that beauty of you just start to shine through your heart chakra. So you might feel a very intense light opening up at the core of your heart chakra and starting to shine out. And like I said to you, self-love is the energy which allows more of you to exist. And so this is what's happening now, is that more of you, more of your divine, your truth is able to exist. So really feeling this beautiful light that you are, being able to exist more and more and more. And for some of you, I'm feeling like a bit of a block letting this divine light out. And there's many reasons why that divine light won't come out properly. For some it's addiction stuff. For others, there's some weird curse energy on it. For others, it's just it's like you've had too many challenges in your life and you feel a bit knocked back by life. So if that light's wanting to come out, but it's having difficulty, okay, I'm just going to send a really big beam of light there, and I'm just going to do a clearing so you can let whatever the story is go. Beautiful. Oh, okay, this is good. Alrighty, so very, very nice. Very, very nice. So just let your true light, your love, the essence of your being shine from the core of your heart. And this is very beautiful. I want you to take in your hands that beautiful sparkly light that's shining out of your heart, and I want you to wash your body with it. I want you to wash your arms and say, I love my arms. I want you to wash your hair and say, I love my hair. I want you to take that light and just wash your whole body with it. Just wash it. And it's really beautiful as you do that. You'll notice all the energy pathways in your body waking up with your essence more and more and more, so that you can be more and more and more. And as you're doing this, as you're washing yourself with your light, it's a way of you reconnecting back to yourself. It's an act of self-love. But it's also you honoring yourself to exist more. So can we teach you how to exist more? And how you can cherish yourself until you exist more. And how you can honor yourself until you exist more. And how you can respect yourself until you exist more. And how you can listen to yourself until you exist more. And how you can see the truth of who you are so that you can exist more. So really just allowing more of you to start to exist in your body and more of you to start to exist in this world. And as more of you starts to exist, as more of you can love more of you to exist more, you might start to feel your energy field getting stronger in your energy. You might start to feel yourself getting more protected in your sense of self. And as you're in this state of just allowing the depths of your being to shine out, I'd like you to feel your whole life realigning to your new energy, your new vibration. Because the more you love yourself, the more life's going to love you, you know. The more you love yourself, the more your partner's going to be able to love you. The more you're able to receive love, the more love you'll be able to receive from life. So just feel your life now realigning to your new vibration. You might feel some people leaving you, some old connections going. You might feel other connections raising to meet you in a new way. So just feeling your whole life realigning to the self-love that you feel inside. And in this alignment, I'd like you to receive either a word or an affirmation. You know, it might be something like, I love myself unconditionally. Or it might be, the more I love myself, the more I discover myself. So just spend a moment and I'd like you to receive a word or an affirmation that represents this self-love alignment. And when you've found that affirmation, you're just going to hold your hands on your heart, and I want you to say that affirmation to yourself 3 times slowly. And as you say it, I want you to feel the vibration of those words retuning you even more. So saying your affirmation out loud 3 times very slowly, witnessing it shift, change, and realign your energy field. And for a moment, I want you to reflect upon or have more awareness about how that affirmation impacts the relationships that you have with others, how that affirmation impacts the relationship that you have at work, your life, your family. Just have an awareness of how that impacts things. Or another way might be have an awareness of how that affirmation becomes your superpower, you know? Oh, so beautiful. You guys are getting brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. And you're getting so much more brighter that I just feel like there's more love inside of you that's ready to burst out. So I just invite you now just to let all the love that's inside of you just to burst out and shine out of you. Beautiful. Okay, this is an interesting alignment, okay? So, as you're shining out love, right, I feel the base of your chakra. So, like for ladies, it's like womb space, vaginal area. You're gonna, base chakra, it feels like it's opening. It's like it's opening up, and the love and the purity of that energy that's inside of you is gonna open up, and it's gonna start to like, it looks like it's spinning out out of you, like you'd be giving birth to a baby, and just anchoring into the center of the earth. So you guys ready for this? Are you ready to anchor your true essence into the core of the earth? Are you ready to anchor the love that exists inside of you into this core of the earth so that you can be really embodied in this new vibration? Because the more you're connected to earth, the more of you can exist here in this physical reality, and the more that you can exist in this physical reality, the more you can impact life to support you. So feeling that beautiful swirl of energy, your light swirling through the womb space, the vagina, and out, or for men, through the genitals and out, or the base chakra and out and down, and you're just going to anchor it into the core of the earth. And just let that alignment take place. As that happens, you might feel yourself feeling more grounded. For some of you, I feel like you're being pulled to earth. So if you're a little bit of a space cadet, or if you're someone who comes out of your body quite a lot, just allow yourself to be just pulled down to earth, pulled back to earth. Can we teach you what it feels like to experience love on this earth? And what it feels like to experience love as a human? And can we teach you how easy it is to master love in your life, master love on earth? So beautiful. Good. Now, for some of you, I just feel like I need to pull out a lot of anger that you have towards this planet or this earth, or anger to connecting to this earth, or anger towards connecting to your body. So if that's you, you might feel a bit of a block around your base chakra. So I'm just going to send some light in there and just shift that old resentment pattern out. Because there's no point carrying it, because you know what? You're here, you're in a body, you're on planet Earth, you're in this dimension, this time zone, so you might as well just accept it and love it. Beautiful. Okay, that's really, really good. So now that that block shifted, can we teach you how to accept your body? And can we teach you how to accept all of your life? And can we teach you how to accept life on planet Earth? And can we teach you how to accept your partner better, your family better, your children better, your colleagues better? Can we teach you how to accept the diversity of life that exists around you? And the more that you can accept the diversity of life that exists around you, the more that you can accept the uniqueness and the diversity that exists inside of you. And with that download, I feel like we're ready now. The more you accept the diversity and the uniqueness inside of you, can we now release from you all the molds that you've created yourself from? Like you may have molded yourself to be the sports person, or you've molded yourself to be the blonde, or you've molded yourself to be the Instagram acceptable person, or whatever. Can we just release all the molds or the masks? Sometimes you even put a mask, like to behave a certain way at work, or to behave a certain way in our family or whatever. Can we release all the molds or the masks that are not of your truth to now be released? And sometimes we put on molds, we go into molds and masks to learn a lot from it as well. So can we help you to keep all the teachings and learnings from the masks that you've had, or the molds that you've used? So keeping all the learnings, but can we now release them from you so that you can really step into your true energy, your true self? And that you can love the true person that you are. No matter how crazy and wild and eccentric that part of you are, just allowing the truth of your being to exist more and more, the truth of your being to be loved more and more by you. Because the more that you do that, the more of you that is going to exist, yeah? And the more that you allow yourself to exist, the happier you're going to be, the more content you're going to be, the more satisfied you're going to be in life. So can we really teach you how to love the truth of your being, the truth of who you are? Good. Amazing. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like the back of your heart chakra is starting to open up and just spin open. So you might feel your heart chakra at the back really expanding, really opening up. And you might just start to feel like you've got more presence in your body, like here I am, this is me, I can now walk through life as who I am truly. You know, it might mean that you throw out some old clothes. It might mean that you buy some new clothes to reflect who you are. You know, it might mean that you change your routine because it no longer serves you, you know, and there might be a better routine which serves the truth of who you are. So I invite you to allow whatever changes need to take place in your life so that you can truly be who you are now and not to be scared of those changes. Good. Let me just see what else I need to do. All right, you guys ready for an energetic group hug? So I feel like everyone in this group and everyone who's going to be watching this Facebook Live, I just want you to kind of like all huddled up together and give like a really big group hug. And in that group hug of love, you'll probably start to feel yourself more, you know, in that energy of oneness. So big, big energetic group hug. So beautiful. And because you guys are so beautiful, let's just call in all the other people in your life that you'd like to add to this circle so that they can have this big energetic group hug of love. So whoever those people are, might be family, friends, colleagues, maybe the entire world, whoever you're bringing into the circle, just to give a big energetic group hug of love. You know, it's the exchange of love that's really important. It's the giving and receiving of love that's really important, because the more you're able to give, the more you're able to receive, the more of you is actually going to start to exist. So that whole thing of giving and receiving love is really super important. Okay, so just coming back to your own energy field now, just feeling really centered in self-love, knowing that it is the ultimate superpower that you have, the most important superpower that you have. And I just invite you to become stronger and stronger in self-love. So yeah. So if you've got any words of wisdom for the group or anything that may have happened in the clearing, I just kind of feel like that's it. Like that's what we were meant to do tonight. So I kind of want to leave you in that sense of strength in your heart. So if any words of wisdom you've got for the group, anything you'd like to share, yeah, that would be great. Anything that happened, anything that was the most powerful in that energy clearing, that's also really good to share. I'll just wait for people to write their comments. Or maybe people are too blissed out to write comments. That's okay too. I'm feeling the hearts that are coming. Okay. Alrighty. Yay. Alright, my beautiful people. Well, thank you so much for being on tonight's Facebook Live. It was really, really special. Really, really enjoyed it. It was a bit unexpected. It kind of went into the energy clearing really quickly. Like usually I talk for a bit longer, but I don't know, the energy was just like, you know what, you guys have got it. You know how important self-love is. Don't need to keep talking about it. But we just needed to get in there and do it. So I really appreciate you coming on this journey. And being here. Anyway, people, I love you. I'm sending so much love to you. May you be blessed from head to toe. May you feel loved from head to toe. May you, over the next, until we connect next, may you just feel absolutely loved. Guys, I love you. I love you. Thank you for taking these journeys with me. It really makes my heart sing. And I love having my heart sing. So lots and lots and lots of love. Bye.